Animal-honoring traditions that have survived the ages can still be found around the world today. For example, in Nepal and some parts of India, an annual festival called Kukur Tihar is held to honor the sanctity, friendship, and loyalty of dogs. Please watch on to find out more.
Oi, tudo bem? Delightful viewers, this means hi, how are you in Portuguese? This is one of the common greetings heard in friendly Brazil. I'm Flavio, a vegan harpy eagle from Mato Grosso do Sul, Brazil. As one of the world's most biodiverse countries, Brazil is blessed with approximately 1.8 million species of flora and fauna. The people and animal co-inhabitants of fortunate Brazil send you best wishes. May divine blessings guide you toward golden days in God's protection. Welcome to Traditions of Love Between Humans and Animal Co-Inhabitants. In Mahatma Gandhi's view, the greatness of a nation and its moral progress can be judged by the way its animals are treated. Today's show will cover some notable spiritual, religious, cultural, and philosophical traditions throughout the world's history that have valued and prized respecting and loving animals. Evidence of animals being considered as divine can be found in ancient and modern cultures and religions. According to a CNN report, researchers found the remains of chickens and brown hares from the British Iron Age in southern and southeast England, UK. They had been buried carefully, and their skeletons were fully intact. Archaeological evidence and historical accounts prove that these two animals were not raised for eating. They were associated with gods and thus accorded special respect. Additional support can be found in Julius Caesar's writing. The Britons considered it contrary to divine law to eat the hare, the chicken, or the goose. In ancient Egypt, cats were loved and revered the most. Many households would leave food out for cats. According to the laws of that time, the penalty for killing a cat, even by accident, was death. When felines died, like humans, they were mummified, thus demonstrating their exalted status. If a house were burning, Egyptians would prioritize the rescuing of cats above all else. They valued cats so much that they were unwilling to engage in the Battle of Pelusium mainly out of fear of harming cats and other animals that their opponents purposely positioned at their front lines. Animal-honoring traditions that have survived the ages can still be found around the world today. For example, in Nepal and some parts of India, an annual festival called Kukur Tihar is held to honor the sanctity, friendship, and loyalty of dogs. Eagles hold the most esteemed place in the hearts of the Native American people. They believe that eagles are the king of the sky and messengers of the Great Spirit or Creator. Therefore, they treat eagles with the utmost respect and great care. It's really uplifting to see how human beings can extend love and compassion to animal co-inhabitants like me. In comparing modern and ancient cultures, animals who were once considered divine beings or companions are now mass slaughtered for food and goods. In the case of cats and dogs, strays are routinely euthanized in some animal shelters without a second thought. To find the answers as to how humans can repair their relationship with us animals, it's helpful to learn from ancient wisdom. The essence of ahimsa, a Sanskrit term from India, is non-violence and doing no harm to all beings. Based on ahimsa and the law of karma or retribution, many Buddhists, Jains, and Hindus are strict vegetarians or vegans. In the Buddha's teachings, compassion towards our living beings is essential to civilization. Hindu adherents view cows as holy. Slaughtering a cow and consuming beef is regarded as a sin. That cows shall be venerated and protected is highlighted in Hindu scriptures. Accordingly, killing cows is illegal in the majority of Indian states. As clearly stated in the Indian Constitution, it shall be the fundamental duty of every citizen of India to protect and improve the natural environment, including forests, lakes, rivers, and wildlife, and to have compassion for all living creatures. Truly, what makes India stand out is the way its people honor and celebrate the sacred nature of all living beings. Recognizing that ensuring the proper treatment of animals involves making certain dietary choices. There were groups of people in ancient Greece who were committed to vegetarianism to uphold virtue. Pythagoras, one of the world's most influential philosophers, was possibly Greece's earliest proponent of vegetarianism, animal liberation, and environmental ethics. He maintained that animals speak with an internal language. To tap into inner knowledge, Pythagoras insisted one must follow a pure vegetarian diet and a moderate way of living to keep the body and soul clean. Pythagoras cautioned that killing and eating animals is detrimental to the soul's dignity and purity and hindered one from reaching a higher state of consciousness. This teaching comports with the Jain idea that animal cruelty creates heavy karma and drags the soul down to reincarnate as a lower-level life form after death. Likewise, the Buddha taught that living virtuously can prevent the soul from reincarnating into an evil realm. As written in Hinduism's sacred Vedic scriptures, people who don't learn to respect weaker beings risk being reborn as animals in the next life. Pythagoras further noted that eating meat provokes humans to start wars. Porphyry, a 1st century Syrian philosopher, observed in his book on abstinence from animal food that together with the slaughter of animals, war and injustice were introduced to the world. Similarly, Buddha said, if meat is not eaten by anybody for any reason, there will be no destroyer of life. Ancient philosophers and religious believers sought the creation of a better world, like that of the Garden of Eden, or the Greek conception of the Golden Age. These wonderlands have one thing in common. These are places where humans and animals live together in peace and harmony. No person consumes the flesh of sentient beings. Hesiod, an ancient Greek poet and philosopher, stated that it was after the fall of the Golden Age that people started to eat animals. Humanity's dominion over all animals has a significant impact on people's attitudes towards animals like me. Many have acted upon the belief that all other living beings were created to serve humans. Thus, they do whatever they wish to animals. However, more and more people now see humanity's responsibility to protect their fellow inhabitants of the earth. Jewish commentators have suggested that humans should imitate God by extending His mercy toward all creatures.
In Islamic teachings, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, in a hadith, Allah will not give mercy to anyone except those who give mercy to other creatures.
Reverend Dr. Andrew Lindsay, a modern Christian writer, emphasizes that people should learn to value every life form from God's perspective rather than humanity's. For example, as God created the animals, humans should show them respect and care. So, enlightened viewers, do you think humans will continue on the same path? Or are we actually heading back to the Golden Age? One thing that is certain is that the key to usher in an ideal world is non-violence towards sentient beings and a pure vegan diet. Although this world of love has not yet arrived, it's really uplifting to know that humans and animals live together peacefully in some parts of the world. The following are some examples. The British animal charity Born Free initiated the Living with Tigers program in central India's Satpura region. Villagers are shown how to prevent conflict with wild tigers, and the program helps locals and tigers to coexist in harmony. In a village called Paga in Ghana, humans and crocodiles have built a very loving relationship. It's said that a crocodile once saved the founder of the village. Afterwards, he ordered his people to live peaceably side by side with the reptiles and had these animal friends protected by law. For locals, these giant friends are like members of the family, so they feel very comfortable around them. Villagers, including children, swim or play with the reptiles, touching their backs or tails cheerfully, without any sign of fear. Ukunoshima, or Rabbit Island in Japan, is a heaven for rabbits and bunny lovers. Here, rabbits are also protected by law. Visitors are given clear instructions on how to interact with and feed the bunnies properly.
Big Beach, also known as Big Major Cay, is an uninhabited island located in Exuma,
the Bahamas, with over 20 pigs living there. It's like they are having a perpetual summer holiday. You can find them sunbathing on the beach or swimming in the ocean. The pigs are very sociable, and many tourists visit this unique island and swim with them. The visitors feed the pigs fruits and vegetables, such as carrots, lettuce, watermelons, and apples. It's such a joy to see these animals enjoying their life on Earth, and humans finding their true place as their loving guardians. God bless us all. Benevolent viewers, we sincerely appreciate your company for our program. May your action, speech, and thought resonate with inner noble qualities in heavenly love.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/AW.